Hi, this is Joni Eisenhower, Assistant Director of Health Promotion from the Bauer Center for Sports Fitness and Wellbeing, and today we're going to make chickpea salad. So let's come over and we'll get started. I have all my ingredients here. A can of chickpeas, which I have already drained, extra virgin avocado oil. I have a salt that has some lemon flavoring to it. If you don't have that, lemon pepper is fine, and any kind of salt is fine. Garlic powder, dill, tomato, onion, and cucumber. So we will get started putting this all together. This could be a side dish or it could be a main dish. I'm going to give you some different options of how to create it to be a main dish if you would like. But the first thing is draining your chickpeas. Now I already did that, but it's just 1 can of chickpeas, also called garbanzo beans. And you just want to put that in a bowl. And this is a really simple recipe because again, you're using very limited tools in the kitchen. And it's going to be packed full of nutrients. Chickpeas are a great source of iron. So then what you're going to do is get all your vegetables in. This would be a great recipe if you have a home garden. We're a little ahead of the season for a home garden, but once summer kicks in and you get your cucumbers and fresh tomatoes on the vine, the flavors will really pop in this recipe. So I already had some cucumbers cut up just for snacking in little circles. So what you just want to do is you can cut them into quarters and throw them into your chickpeas. Oh, missed that one. Okay. So you're going to do that until you have about 1 full cucumber in there. I have a tomato here, and it would work better with cherry tomatoes, but I don't have any cherry tomatoes, so we're just going to go with a regular tomato. And like I said, this would be perfect for that in the summer months. Always make sure that you put it on the flat side so that it doesn't move and you don't cut yourself. Okay, so we're going to get that to about the slices and then just cut it. It doesn't have to be equal. And we're going to put that in there as well. As you can hear, my dog in the background is really loving this recipe and she's cheering me on with her squeaker toy. Again, with an onion, you want to make sure the flat side is down. So when you are slicing, it's not moving and rolling around for you. So you're going to slice it and then cut it into small pieces. If you're not a fan of onion, you don't have to put this in here. You could put other items in. If you wanted to make this a full meal, I would encourage you to maybe put a pack of tuna in. If you are following a vegan or vegetarian diet, it is friendly for both of those diets without any additions. But if you wanted to make it more of a meal, you would put in maybe tofu. For those of you that are eating meat in your diet, it goes great alongside of grilled chicken. It goes great over some grilled chicken as well. And for those of you who are carb lovers like myself, orzo is a wonderful add-in to this. Orzo is a pasta which is just a rice. It looks like rice, but it's actual pasta. So this is a great addition too. You could also add quinoa if you wanted to make it a little bit more bulky for a meal, but you don't have to. You can just eat this as a side. Okay? So I just did a little here. I'm going to finish cutting the rest up and show you the finished product a little bit later. But to make the dressing for it, all you're going to do is pour about a tablespoon of the olive oil in, and I used avocado oil. You could actually put fresh avocados in here. The only problem with that is that they do ripen pretty fast, so they can go bad pretty fast. So you're just mixing that in. Dill is one of my favorite herbs to use. just putting some dill in there. If you do have an herb garden, fresh dill would be fantastic with this. You don't have to, if you don't like dill, you can put parsley in, you can put basil in. It'll give it a different profile. And here's the salt that I have with a little lemon seasoning in it. If you don't have this, which this is from the Spice and Tea Exchange, so you could use lemon pepper. There's also salts on the market in Giant that have some lemon infused in it. But you could also just put a little lemon juice in. I just added some garlic powder, and I'm going to add some pepper. And you're just going to mix it all together, and that oil will make a little bit of a dressing. And then you're ready to go with this to either use as a side dish or a main dish with the addition of tofu, quinoa, pasta, or any kind of other protein. I have some leftover salmon from last night, so I think for lunch what I'm going to do today is cut up that salmon and mix it in here, and that'll be such a nutrient-packed meal. Very healthy, very inexpensive, and very easy to make. So head over to eTown Store's Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page to see the final product, and I hope you make this, especially in the summer, to get those flavors really vibrant. Have a great day.